How do you explain the endurance of the Jew? The Jew remembered. He remembered the advice of Moshe and his ancestors. That's what made the Jew Jewish. And Israel's enemies, they knew this too. To succeed, they would have to gain supremacy not only on the battleground, but also in the field of ideas, and this never happened. Although numerically overpowered on the battlefield, Israel remained invincible in the field of ideas. You could kill us, you could destroy us, you could torture us and murder us and genocide us and whatever you want to us. We are stubborn mules of a people who will never change our mind about what we think because you're killing us. Okay, so you're killing us. Big deal. How many Jewish people do you know in the last 3 weeks converted to Islam and moved to Gaza? Because they were scared to be Jewish. It was scary to be Jewish 3 weeks ago. Nobody. Because the Jews never do that. Even when the Jews converted in the Inquisition and they became crypto Jews, the chutzpah with which they lived their life, to be one way in public and another way undercover, and to tell their children who they really are, it's a defiance of a Jewish person. Anti-Semitism and the demonization of Judaism are tools used by totalitarian regimes to carry on their psychological onslaught against Israel. Anti-Semitism exists because if they couldn't kill us, they're going to discredit us. The intended goal is the erasure of Israel's memory by maligning the Jew and discrediting Judaism. The former is a consequence of the latter. Totalitarian regimes persecute Jews not because of what they are, but because of what they represent. You understand? Jews have always thought, if I do this differently, or I do that differently, or if I stop being so religious, or I take off my kippah, or I get rid of my mezuzah, or I take off my Star of David, or I assimilate, or I marry out, or I do whatever it is, you enter the word, then I will be saved from anti-Semitism. And it's never worked. It's never worked. I think it was President Herzog who said, I think it was him, they hate us because we're capitalists, and they hate us because we're socialists, and they hate us because we're Western, they hate us because we're Eastern, and they hate us because we're... The bottom line is they hate us. And it doesn't matter what you do, you cannot get away from it because it's not about you. It's about what you represent in the world. It's about that you don't have the ability to submit to some regime of evil, and evil doesn't like when you don't listen to it.